we followed you through North Carolina. You go ahead and play for the Tar Heels. You actually played for the Bobcats, being in your not necessarily hometown, but from North Carolina. Your first 5 years of your career there, you got a chance to play with or play for MJ. And obviously you developed a relationship, you being a Tar Heel, him being a Tar Heel. Did y'all have a relationship going into the process, you going to Charlotte? Was that the reason they brought you to Charlotte, because of the relationship you already had with MJ? Talk to us a little bit about how that relationship, but also how was he as an owner during that time with you being there?
Well, the whole start of the process, MJ wasn't even there at first. It was Bob Johnson, the owner of BET at the time. And he bought the team. It was an expansion team. So the first year of the team, I think I met Uncle for from UConn. He got drafted #1 pick in the draft that year with Dwight Howard. And or Dwight Howard went #1, he went to wherever it was. He was the franchise player at the time, and then I come in the next year, #5 pick in the draft, and then MJ came in like year 4. I want to say year 4 for me. He came in as the owner, and then the 5th year we was there. We made the playoffs that year, and Larry Brown was our coach, and he became sole owner of the team, and just the relationship. I already knew MJ. Just from being at Carolina, he used to come around, and he was there when we won the national championship at Carolina. So I already had a relationship with him. But as far as him being part of that process, I got to give a shout out to Bernie Biggerstaff, man, and Bob Johnson for drafting me, and getting me to Charlotte and making that dream come true. But MJ as an owner is just how he is as a player, man. He was super competitive. He hated to lose. And he came in the locker room many times and told us how he felt. How he felt about how we was playing. And the one moment I'm going to take from that, man, was it was me, him, Jeff McGinnis, Gerald Wallace, and I want to say Jimmy Rich, but Jimmy Rich might not have been there. But I know it was me, Gerald, and Jeff McGinnis. We played 1-on-1 against MJ. And when I tell you he was frying us.
Still had it, huh?
Man, he was frying us, bro. And was talking crazy to us too, man. But him as an owner, though, man, like I said, though, he a lot of people give him dirt about being an owner, but a lot of people don't understand, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. You're taking a chance and drafting kids and, signing people to free agency, and, you just don't know how things going to pan out. You just, you base it on their talent, you base it on what you feel like the potential can be. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I think he just gets a lot of scrutiny from that. And I mean, obviously he ain't gonna live up to being anything else in life outside of being the man who he is. And in a game of basketball, he's the GOAT. And especially for me, he's the GOAT. So, he can't, anything he do ain't gonna live up to that. But, and just people always got a lot of negativity to say when it comes to him as a basketball owner.
Right. Speaking of these games, right? He had to have walked away with some L's, right? Like he wasn't just winning.
I mean, he scored on them, but he won the game.
Okay. Well, he was winning. So he was winning the games.
Yeah, he was winning. He was winning. From what I remember, somebody else may tell a different story, but no, from what I remember, we lost.
Okay.
Was he doing like the same moves, or like was this like a different MJ, or did it look just like MJ?
I'm sure he wasn't moving much more than 2 dribbles.
Same post up, fade away, faking. Anything you want, he still was doing it. And that ain't just crazy.
Kept making y'all jump up.
Calling fouls, probably. Like,
listen, man.
Come on, young fella.
He did whatever he wanted to do.
That's MJ, baby.
That's crazy, bro. I couldn't even imagine getting a 1 session with MJ, dog. Like that should be dope.
You gotta let us know what you got signed. What you have him autographed. Come on. I know you got something signed from MJ.
Come on now,
a jersey, yeah, for sure.
Okay, make it show.
Tar Heels
make it show.
Bobcat, I'm sure Ray got a crazy collection.